Hey guys, Chris Boomer here live in the Dream Giveaway Garage.
Happy Wednesday, everybody.
Oh man, halfway through the week. Yep. I see that weekend there in the horizon coming up quick.
Yeah, and we had a great day because Chris and I have been out looking at cars all day. So it's been a really good day.
Yeah, absolutely. We had fun. They let us get off of desk duty and we went and, well, let's not say anything about what we looked at, but hopefully we'll tell you guys.
We looked at a lot of cars today, though.
Looked at a
lot
of
of really cool stuff, too.
Yeah. That diesel-powered Model T. Was it a T?
Oh, yeah, Rat Rod.
Rat Rod.
It was a Cummins diesel-powered Rat Rod. Oh, the thing was crazy. And then we saw a '57 Chevy that was built on a mid-'80s Corvette platform with all of the Corvette gauges in it. And oh my goodness, this thing was insane.
Yeah, people do ask us a lot, how do we find the cars? And you guys are just...
No, we go and we look.
Yeah.
And then the other one, the guy's favorite car, that '57 Chevy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that, oh man, a resto mod to the max.
Oh yeah, that thing had a 572 big block in it, and that was a
572.
Ooh.
Yeah, gas stations love it. So we're back here. We apologize, we're a little bit late on our Facebook Live today, but we're talking interiors all week. Before we get to the Impala interior, which is one of the sweetest interiors in the garage.
Oh yeah, it's very unique and very cool.
Yeah, I want to remind you guys our newest giveaway, Classic Corvette Dream Giveaway right here. One of 188 LS6 454 cubic inch, 425 horsepower Corvettes produced in 1971 in War Bonnet Yellow. This is a holy grail.
It is. I mean, if you can go out there and find one of these cars, you ain't going to be able to get a chance to win it for $3. That's for sure.
Yeah. Wow.
What amazes me is how the classic car market has gone over the last year plus. The price of these cars has just gone through the roof.
Yeah.
And I mean, you guys can look this up. You can see it for yourself. This is a beautiful car. It is 100% stock, just the way it came from the factory in 1971. But if you tried to buy that car today, if you went and said you found somebody who had this car, a 71 LS6 454 4-speed car, unmolested, in its original color, with its original interior, everything that goes with it, you're looking at a car that's going to be in that $250,000 range. You're looking at about $225,000 to $250,000, and the price on these is not going to go down. Like Chris said, they only made 188 of these cars in '71. It was the last of the big block. It was the last of the LS6s and the last of the 454s. So that's it. And this doesn't get any better. This car is absolutely gorgeous. I hope you guys can just pick the color on this car. Yes, it says War Bonnet Yellow. Yes, it's gold. But we talked about it the other day. The color on this car changes by the amount of light you put on it. It's absolutely phenomenal.
It really is. Classic Corvette over here. We're picking the winner on August 12th. It'll be a shame to see this one go.
It will. This is a great car.
We've said it before. We take care of these cars for 11 months, and then it's the winners. That's the way that it works here.
Someone is getting one of the finest examples of a '66 Corvette on the planet.
Yeah.
This car is immaculate.
Cool. Really nice. That's correct.
That is true.
So this is the Classic Corvette Dream Giveaway that ended, that we're waiting for the winner announcement.
Yep.
This is a Classic Corvette Dream Giveaway that took its place and is now live. You can see it at dreamgiveaway.com.
4-speed manual?
It is a 4-speed manual, of course.
Of course, a 4-speed manual and a solid lifter, 454, dual exhaust, posi traction. And what's neat is this one has both a tilt telescoping wheel.
Yes, it does.
And it has power windows.
Yes, it does.
Yeah, so it's a well-optioned car as well.
Yes, it is.
Let's get in that Impala.
Let's take a look at this beautiful 66 Impala 427, 425 horse, 4-speed car.
66-foot long car.
This is about 20 feet long.
This is the longest car in the garage.
Yeah? You going to sit back there, PJ?
Back there, yeah.
Okay, hold on. I love, you guys remember how it was when you had a coupe back in the day? The front seat would pivot forward.
It folds forward, and all your friends could pile in the back, and you could put 4 more in the trunk, and you could all go to the drive-in.
I can sleep back.
At the drive-in.
Look at that, everybody's coming in here in the back seat of this Impala.
Oh.
All right.
You know, throwback. That's the one word that comes to mind.
Oh yeah, I mean, it doesn't get any more mid-60s than the interior on this car, and I absolutely love it. Now, one of the rare things is this car actually has a tilt wheel in it.
Yeah.
That is a little bit rare for the mid-60s and this 66 Impala. So let's clear up the questions that are going to come right now. No, it is not an SS, and no, it does not have the wrong hood on it. This is a car that you could only order, all right? So you couldn't go, if you walked into a dealer in 1966, into a Chevy dealership, one of these would not be sitting on the floor, okay? Because the only way to get one of these cars was to special order it, and then you had to check the boxes. 427, 425 horse, and you could get a 427 that wasn't a 425 horse. You get the 427 396 horse.
Just like in the
Same
Vet
motor
there.
that comes in the Vet.
Right.
That car would have come with air conditioning, but the 427 425 horse did not come with air conditioning. It was not an option. You opted for the 4-speed. This is an M21, I believe.
I think so. It's wide ratio. It's
Yeah.
not a rock crusher.
Yeah, it's not a rock crusher.
White
and then
shifter knob.
you get the, yes,
Go PJ.
PJ's favorite little white shifter knob there. And then, of course, you got the Positrack rear end in it.
Yeah, and talk about a muscle car that doesn't look like a muscle car, but this thing must have won races back in the day.
Oh yeah, you could be slapping stuff on your friends who thought they had really cool other cars, and you pull up in this 427
Yeah.
and just slaughter them down the street. And of course, this I think this has the 15-inch.
15-inch poverty cap wheel.
Oh yeah, and of course these are bias ply tires, and they stick like grease.
Yeah.
But hey, what are we here to talk about? We're here to talk about this interior.
Yeah, turn on the interior lighting, will you? You get that green glow from it. I don't know if you can see it or not, or if it's not dark enough.
It's not dark enough
Yeah,
in here. Yeah.
but next to it,
Turns the dome light on
Lights
though.
over there.
dome lights on.
It'd probably be better if we did this. Hang on.
There we go.
the bright lights
now
out.
you guys can check out
Yep.
that.
Oh, come on, baby. There we go. That's
Okay,
a little better now.
Remember, we've been on the road all day, guys.
Yeah.
Check out that in-dash tack there. That was mandatory with the 427, 425 horse package. It came as part of that.
Yeah, and basically what you got was you got the fuel gauge, which is over here to my left. You got the iconic Chevy speedometer, okay, that's
Love
a
it.
foot wide.
Yeah.
All right, and then you got your tack over here. The radio's right there. You've got defog and heat in here, but folks, that's it. If it didn't make this car go fast, it didn't come on this 66 Impala.
That's right. And what's interesting is they still opted for AM/FM.
Oh yeah, they still opted for an AM/FM radio, which was kind of cool.
And I'm sure that it works, but we've got that
Yeah.
turned back off now. Beautiful, beautiful vehicle here.
Yep.
Glove box on over here. And look at this, color-coded
Color-coded seat belts.
belts. You gotta love that.
Yep.
That was an extra maybe 13
Yep.
bucks
You got
back
the
in the day.
you got the crank out vent windows.
Yeah.
Okay.
Crank windows back here.
Yeah. You got they're not power. Yeah, they're crank windows.
Yeah.
This
Even the
is
even the red knob to lock the door.
Cloth and vinyl.
Cloth and vinyl. The infamous Naga hide. Yeah,
That's right.
Dash is they call it padded, but it is a hard plastic.
Yeah, you wouldn't wanna
And then
hit
the
it.
rest of it down here is all metal.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean this is an iconic 60s car.
Yeah,
it
there-
really is.
There's that ashtray.
There's your ashtray right there. Look at that. Super clean.
It's super clean indeed.
Ashtrays back here too.
Yeah.
Yeah, and none of it. No, only.
This was back in the day when those things came
And then
standard.
full bench seat. You don't see that anymore.
Nah,
yeah.
this was great. Now on the SS car, you'd get bucket seats, and you get this little
get a
console.
Yeah.
Right there. But this is even cooler because it's a bench seat, 4-speed. I happen to like them. That's me.
Yeah.
And our Chevelle that we gave away was also
Yes, it
bench
was.
seat, 4-speed.
And these shifters are super rare now because they just didn't make many bench seat 4-speed cars.
That's right.
And when they did, you got this shifter, and this shifter is they just didn't put them in that many cars.
It's not the same shifter as a bucket seat
No,
car.
it is
the
not.
bend right here is
Yes.
entirely different.
Yep. It's
for
so
the
that
bench
when
seat.
you hit second gear, You're all the way. You're over.
Yeah, look at
you're
that.
actually over the seat.
Oh, that is
and
so
you
cool.
go to third gear, you're up there, and fourth gear, you're back over the seat again.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Absolutely love it. Let's see if we have any questions from those guys out there.
Jonathan said he had a 75 Impala and loved it.
Oh yeah, 75. There's an Impala, there's a special edition that year called the Spirit of America.
Oh, I remember
Yeah,
that.
you remember that? It's a white Impala. It had the red and the blue decals. Is that the one you had, Jonathan? And I love them. You could get those with a 454. I think it's the second to last year of the 454.
Yep. Of course, my mother had a 71 Impala.
Yeah.
We called it the Porsche. That's when I drove in high school. It was an interesting car.
Is that the one with the louvers on the back on the deck lid, or is that 72?
No, that was 71 just had the flat deck lid.
Flat deck.
It was about 6 feet long.
Stan says that the white shifter knob is cool.
Yes, of course. PJ agrees with you on
Yeah,
that one.
that's PJ's favorite.
Yeah, and just a wonderful car, mint interior. And we don't show this often, but
It's
a
got the-
contrasting color.
It's got the
on
white
on the
headliner with the white
visors.
visors. Yeah.
Yeah, which is cool as well. And this, man,
You will not find a finer example of a 66 Impala anywhere, not to mention the fact this happens to be a super rare 427, 425 horse four-speed car.
one of about 1,800 across all full-size Chevys.
Yeah, I mean, we've talked about this before, obviously, but in 1966, across all the body types, which include Impala, Biscayne, Bel Air, Caprice, wagons, the whole 9 yards, they made 1.8 million, give or take, 1.8 million and change of all those body styles.
Yeah.
Of that, only less than 1% got the 427, 425 horse motors. So when you do the math on the percentage, basically it means about 1,800 of those 1.8 million cars got the 427, 425 horse. So when you take a car that was not a desired really collectible back then, because it was just an Impala and not a super sport, a lot of these died off over the years. And, you know, now there's probably, I don't know, I would venture to guess there's probably not a couple hundred of these left on the planet.
Yeah.
And there's probably not a handful that are in this kind of condition that literally just rolled out of a museum.
And miles are really low, too.
Yeah, it's got, 64,000 original miles, but that was before rotisserie restoration. This car's been blown completely apart. Everything has been updated, replaced, put back together, corrected, and it is a 100% verifiable, beautiful 66 427 Chevelle.
So
Obviously, Impala.
one part of the interior that you like more than any other part, what would it be?
I love the steering wheel.
Love the steering wheel.
I love the
It's
steering
a
wheel.
fantastic steering wheel.
Giant steering wheel.
How about
Airbag.
Yeah. How about you guys out there? What's your favorite part about it? About this Impala?
Stefan said he was planning on coming for a tour today. Must have been the rain kept him away or whatever.
Oh, well, we'll be here tomorrow.
Yeah, we'll be here tomorrow.
Yeah.
All day.
Especially today's Boomer's birthday. So happy birthday there.
Thank you.
Joe says, I love the bench seat 4-speed combo I had with a 70 Roadrunner. I'd often smack my girlfriend's knee going to second and the fourth.
Okay, we're not going to duplicate that for you today.
No, I'm not going to smack your girlfriend's knee either.
Definitely feels like I'm in a time capsule.
Oh, it really is, and it's a wonderful car. And you guys need to get your entries for this at www.dreamgiveaway.com. Use our favorite promo code of all time, Facebook Live. You're going to get bonus tickets. And I'll tell you, it's coming up on the 5 o'clock hour here, so we're going to wrap it up unless PJ has any other questions.
Someone said Ryan says the red interior is generally just amazing. Did they make a lot of red on red kind of a thing?
No, they did not.
One of the rarest combinations.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not counting the engine. And
most cars got red, got black or white.
Yeah. Yeah, and my guess is that this is one of a handful of cars red on red with the 427.
Oh, yeah.
425
it may be the only one. We don't know.
We don't know. So there you have it. Tell you what, you've got things to do. So,
I do.
And PJ and I, we're going to go ahead and help you wrap things up here right now. Let's do it. We'll see you guys next time. More great fun, more great action, more great grand prizes with the best interiors you've ever seen. Fire it up.
All
We'll
right.
see you next time in the Dream Giveaway Garage.
See you next time.